your lungs, okay? So this is called your thenar eminence of your thumb. And this little part mimics, it looks like a lung, right? Like a lobe. And then you have two lobes, see? You have two lobes, so two lungs. So if you're coughing, you have chest congestion, you can press along here, same thing. Press along this little meaty part of your thumb. This meaty part of your thumb images your lungs. So you want to press, you're going to feel really sore here, right? You want to press here and take a deep breath. So I would say press for 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then take a deep breath, and then blow out, okay? Blow out. And then if it still feels constricted or you're coughing, then press again, find the spots, okay? And do both thumbs, which will hit both lungs. These will help your lungs. Now, if you have mucus in your lungs, don't be alarmed if you start coughing, because if you have mucus in your lungs, the only way to get rid of that mucus is to cough it up. So you want to cough it. You want to cough it out, okay? So by pressing here will help you cough up that mucus. And even if your lungs feel tight, pressing right here will allow you to open up. We call bronchodilate, okay, or bronchioles, okay? So just within your hand, you have the power to relieve some of these symptoms. All right, guys?
I hurt my back, I think it's during exercise, so to a point that I couldn't walk and couldn't drive, because as soon as I sit for a while, and then I really just couldn't walk. It took me, a long 10 minutes before I could straighten my back. It was really painful. Even the very first treatment, the pain just left me immediately, and so that was a really good sign. And then subsequent treatments, I got better and better, and now I'm healed. So, and then I had another thing before my back completely healed. I caught a bad cold and then infection, and the herbs that Jimmy Ann gave me, and also the acupuncture on that day, I was having some fever. Somehow the acupuncture just got rid of it. So it was kind of a miracle. So it was a really I think I would recommend Jimmy Ann to anybody, even not Jimmy, but acupuncture is, I think, a really good treatment, a natural way of making your body respond better rather than to go through the antibiotics or other chemicals.
I want to talk about, you can see mushrooms, okay? Mushrooms. Why mushrooms? Why eat mushrooms? And why mushrooms are super good for you, and why it was 50% of my meal this evening. It was actually a combination of different types of mushrooms and the little bell peppers, and yeah, it's actually a higher powered antioxidant dish. That's what I ate today. And so for those of y'all who don't know the benefit of mushrooms, there was also some wood ear also. I love wood ear, and just tons of mushrooms. There's small mushrooms, there's big mushrooms, different types of mushrooms, and what's the benefit of mushrooms? Why should we eat mushrooms? Well, I drew a little picture here. So mushrooms have something that's called antioxidants. Mushrooms are antioxidants, okay? So what are antioxidants? Antioxidants are like Pac-Man. They go around the body and they clean up something called free radicals, right? So just imagine a Pac-Man eating a free radical, and it's just eating all these free radicals. You see, what happens when free radicals clump together? They actually form a tumor, and that tumor sometimes can be malignant, and therefore we get cancer. And that's the thing about antioxidants and what mushrooms has. Mushrooms is packed of antioxidants, so it's packed of these little Pac-Mans. Pac-Man's just cleaning up everything, cleaning up the free radicals. Now, where do we get those free radicals? We get those free radicals from normal cellular reaction. Every chemical reaction that goes into that basically happens in our body generates waste. That waste is called free radicals. And you probably heard this, that we all have cancer cells within our body, right? Well, then it's a beauty that we have these Pac-Man that go around and clean up these free radicals in these benign tumors, right? So we want as many Pac-Man chomping in our body as much as we can to clean up those free radicals. And that's the benefit of why you should be eating mushrooms. Probably, you know, I haven't gone to the grocery store, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be tons of mushrooms left over. So go and get different types of mushrooms, not just the shiitake mushrooms. You want different types of mushrooms, so you have different types of antioxidants to really, you know, different sizes of Pac-Man, number of quantity of Pac-Mans, just chomping out those free radicals, and just to keep your immune system strong, and it will keep you, you know, also help you fight any type of viruses that may come across your way.